Today we're going to look at JD Simo playing Folsom Prison Blues with the Don Kelley Band. The audio quality is not the best, so this will not be a complete 100% note-for-note transcription. It will be a couple of the licks, pretty much note for note, and in other parts I will just show you the general kind of scale shapes and patterns that he's using. Just to give you a general idea of how to get similar sounds, I guess. This is really one of the videos that got me into playing country or appreciating that style of music. Previously I've been more into blues and rock and jazz and a lot of other styles actually, but never really into country. I always thought it was just, you know, cheesy, twangy crap, really. I was not into it at all, and a lot of videos with the Don Kelley Band really turned my world around. Hearing players like JD Simo, Daniel Donato, and Guthrie Trapp, and other cats. It really changed my whole look on country music, which made me appreciate it a lot. So I guess without further ado, this intro is long already, but let's dive in and see what we can figure out here. So straight away here, he's that classic intro, but he's starting to go off with the pick already here. I think he's doing more like that. He's really one of the best alternate pickers in the game, JD Simo, or was at least at this time. When he was playing, I don't know, 4 hours a night, 6 nights a week or something. It was crazy. But yeah, it's all alternate picking throughout this entire video. There's no hybrid picking, which is really something that Daniel Donato does all the time. JD is the exact opposite and does everything with a pick. So, more like that. And then, that classic Johnny Cash, Luther Perkins, I guess, guitar riff. And he's doing his own version. Something like that. There's his version of chicken picking. As I said, he's not using any fingers. The regular way to chicken pick is, of course, to have your finger resting on the string, plucking with the pick, and then plucking with your finger to get that kind of thing. Since he's not doing any of that, he's muting with his left hand, so he's got one or a couple of notes muted, and then he's pushing down. More like that. So the lick he's playing here starts is just E minor pentatonic around the 7th, 9th fret. Starts like that. When you're playing at that speed, it kind of sounds like a Jerry Reed lick or something, but of course he's playing it twice as fast. More like that. Then he's just going off on lower E minor pentatonic here. And the last part, he's changing to pretty much a major pentatonic. More in that 2nd to 4th frets. But he's actually throwing in quick little flirtation with the minor, because that G note is of course the minor note in an E chord. So something like that he's playing, just the last part of that lick there. Here is just kind of that boogie woogie bass line, I guess, or some version of that. he's going to A there, he's just throwing in a quick little on the 4th and 3rd fret on G and B string. Classic blues move, of course. Another one of his chicken picking things. So this lick is really halfway between minor and major pentatonic. It starts major and ends minor, kind of bending minor towards major but not quite hitting it. But you're playing sort of muted notes on the G string while sliding up to the 6th fret. Kind of hard to do slow, but that would be pretty good attempt at playing it slow. Something like that. It's all about having a couple of muted notes before hitting the fretted notes, pretty much. This turnaround, he's playing on B7. It's just a regular B7 chord down there, and he's taking that 5th of the chord on the 2nd fret of the E string and moving it up to hit the sharp 5. That's a cool move. And then he's sliding up. He's playing out of this B chord there, just the 4 highest notes, and then he's hammering down playing the 7th of the chord with his pinky there on the 10th fret of the B string. Like that. So that is just an E minor pentatonic again there. Yeah, just moving down the E minor scale there. I will not be able to pick out the exact notes, but it is and it's ending with that that whole lot of love kind of deal. So just falling E minor pentatonic basically, and ending on the 5th and 7th degree of the scale there. And again, when he's moving over to the A chord, he's throwing in that blues move on the 4th and 3rd fret. Just an A7 chord there for that gunshot simulation. So more fake chicken picking. It's an awesome sound. So just because I call it fake, it's not any shade towards JD. It's just his style, and it's awesome. So the same thing as before, pretty much. B and E string. You slide whilst muting towards the 12th fret of the B string, and then the 10th fret of the E string. I think it's ending on that minor 3rd to root. So it's 12th fret G string, 9th fret. And there's just like twice instead of going up to that other shape there. Yeah, that's a nice lick. I think I transcribed that pretty much accurately, and it's pretty much. So it's all E minor blues scale here. You're including the flat 5 on both locations, I guess. So it's just keep moving down and then bend the second to the third fret of the string. It's a real cool lick. I will be using that at my next blues rock gig. Here's the classic solo part of the Folsom Prison Blues. So that is pretty much close to the original, I guess. Pretty much like that. So it's all in this E7 chord. And these are the important notes here. So and then it goes to A, just a big A chord here. I think it's included in that too. Then it moves up to this A shape here, or A chord. And then another A shape up there, and adding the 5th of the chord on the 12th fret of the E string. So that A part. Pretty much like that. Yeah, just E minor pentatonic there. Something, you know, really hard to tell exactly what it's playing there. But E minor blues scale, start on the bend 2nd fret of the G string. That's the starting point, and on low E. Then I think he's moving over to the major scale there after major pentatonic. Yeah. He's moving to first kind of the E major pentatonic just to land on the B major pentatonic. So it's just a quick little flirtation with the major pentatonic on E and then move to B. So that is that's landing on B there, kind of bending up the 2nd degree of the scale up to the 3rd, sort of at least. Then moving up the B major pentatonic, something like that. I'll check it out. That's a really common move for JD. That sort of move up the major pentatonic from the root of the chord, and then do that sort of flirtation with the minor once again. That's something you see him do a lot when he's playing those kind of quick lines. That's sort of really trademark JD country line, I guess. And then he's moving down, kind of moving down to the A. Or maybe he's even thinking B7, because he's including the A note, which could be either from the A7 chord or the B7 chord. I'm not really sure what he's aiming for, because he's playing, I'm guessing maybe he's thinking A7 there, but not really sure. So he's really moving through the E minor pentatonic scale there. Kind of flirting with the major third a little bit, but it's mostly E minor pentatonic. Then he's moving up, which is basically E minor pentatonic, but you include the major sixth as well, which is the C sharp note. That is a cool sound. You can use that to imply the A chord pretty much, because that's part of an A7 triad, or not triad, but A7. Yeah, the chord tones out of A7. I'm not sure what I should say there, but it's still over E, so I'm guessing he's just thinking that is some hip notes to play, because it's the same that he played there before. It's the same note, so it's sort of major, minor, pentatonic at the same time. He's using the same lick here, pretty much as we did on B before. That kind of lick that we did, where he's moving from the roots of the chord up the major pentatonic, then doing that kind of sliding down from the minor third lick. He's doing the same thing, but in E here instead. Something like that. So that's from this E major pentatonic shape, and then minor pentatonic, or minor third, I mean, and then slide up to the third and fifth of the chord, of the E major chord. And that is something like that. Is E minor pentatonic comping, basically. And throwing in those classic boogie bassline things. Something like that. Just kind of doing whatever he feels like. That is when he's been on the A chord, when it's going back to E. Playing that lick, which is, it's just E minor blues scale, basically. You go from the root to the fifth, or maybe starts on the fifth, but still the same thing. Starts on the fifth, flat 5, 4th, 3rd, root. So you hold out the 3rd and bend it a little bit, so that's a longer note. And I think he hit that C sharp afterwards. Yeah, but he's muting that to get sort of a chicken picking sound, but he's fretting the notes, but he's muting a bit more with his right hand to get, sort of a chicken picking sound. Here we go, the proper solo here. So that is part of an E7 chord, It's just the D notes and the G sharp note there, 12th and 13th fret of the D and G string, and slide up to it with a heavy vibrato on it. Then comes the real cool lines here. I think I have that pretty much down note for note, but it's like that. I just gotta get it out of the way because I'll forget it otherwise. So this really cool lick is pretty much all E minor blues scale. It throws in the major third as well, but if I play it real slow for you, I guess you could figure it out here. So you start on the G and B string here. So you're creating this dissonance at the start there by holding down both the G and B string at the same time. And then hammer on the major third. And then blues scale down. Like that. It's a real cool lick that you should steal. That's sort of a hard lick for me to play. I'm not sure how it does it, but basically it's muted. Maybe it's two muted notes. Yeah, something like that. I think the notes he's hitting is 5th fret of the D string, 7th fret of the G string, 9th fret of the G string, and then 12th fret of the B string, I think. Maybe he's hitting the 8th fret of the B string as well for the 12th fret. Moving up, and just E minor pentatonic up there, something like that. And so he's ending up here on the 20th fret, I think, of the B string. So after the staccato picking here, he's doing a bend, and he's ending up on this shape. And he's kind of just falls down sort of close to the E Dorian scale in this pattern. So once again. Pretty much. And then I think it just goes down the blues scale. Maybe not the blues scale, but E major pentatonic there, and goes to the B, I think. Yeah. He's doing that lick again. That B major pentatonic, flirting with the minor third. Yeah. Kind of just moving down. I'm guessing he's thinking like E minor there. Pretty much. And that last part is just some sort of E minor lick there. It's hard to tell what he's doing. Bass solo, I think we're gonna skip that. Slick Joe Fick on the bass though. Killer guy. So yeah, a lot of alternate picking there. It's just the 12th fret on the E string and 10th fret of the B string, or A string, I mean. So you have the root and minor third. I can't really do that quickly for that long, at least. He really has an incredible right hand. Let's see what it goes from there. So he's going to B major pentatonic there. So that is out of this shape. Let's see exactly what he's playing here. So basically the same thing as there, just up here instead. And then he's moving up just major pentatonic. Let's hear. Yeah, up to the G sharp note there. And then, coolest lick. So that is on the G string, 11, 12, 13. 12th fret B string, and then fall from the 14th, 13th, 12th fret on the E string, 15th fret B string. I think he's doing that falling lick again there. Let's see here. Yeah. And then, yeah. No. Sort of chicken picking again. Just a lot of muted notes followed by a fretted note. So it's 8th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret of the B string. Yeah, E minor blues lick for way down on the neck there. Most important part. Yeah. That was really badly played of me. I think, at least. Yeah, same turnaround. He's missing the note there, but I think he's aiming for something like that. And just moves down, kind of E minor pentatonic there. I think he's doing some chicken pick there again. The intro / outro, and classic country bluegrass lick there. E major pentatonic hits this E9 chord. Yeah, which is something that I'm not really using myself, but I should use because it's really nice voicing of an E7, E9. So it's the 12th fret of the D and high E string, and then it's the 11th fret of the G string and 9th fret of the B string. That's cool. Great ending chord. And then it's a short little blues lick to end the song here. Something like that is just basically a blues lick high up around the 12th fret. I don't know, pretty much like that. It's, as I said, it's hard to tell from this video. Something like that. Yeah, it's hard to tell from this video. The audio quality is not great, but I really wanted to kind of give you some of the licks from this video, because, as I said in the intro here, it has really informed my playing a lot. These sorts of videos where he's playing simple 3-chord country, honky-tonk, blues rock songs, and kind of switching up major and minor, using different pentatonic scales, not just E minor through the whole thing. Things like that has really informed my playing a great deal. I remember not last summer, the summer before that, I was really woodshedding this kind of stuff. I said, watching all the Don Kelley band videos that exist on YouTube pretty much, sitting in 30 degrees Celsius weather with headphones, just sweating like crazy, just having the videos on half speed or 75% speed, just really trying to figure these things out. It was difficult as hell, but I'm getting closer to it now. I think when it comes to these kind of things like those kind of low blues licks, or all the fast licks, basically, you just have to find something that works for you. You could be influenced by great players like JD and Daniel Donato, Red Volkart, or whoever, but some things will just feel better under your fingers than other things, I think. So I have found my own ways of kind of being inspired by JD, but playing kind of more my own style. I love playing with legato more. I'm horrible at alternate picking. Can't do it for shit. So I've found my own ways. Kind of really blazing fast, but it's all legato since my right hand sucks. Or I could do it a bit with some hybrid picking. That's more of a country sound for me, which is nice. But yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is you just have to try different licks from different players and see what suits you. And then you will come up with your own kind of licks, which will be your go-to licks, like JD has his kind of those kind of licks, which is really JD's signature licks. But you will find your own signature licks that you could use to blaze through these amazing songs. Anyways, this was way too long-winded. I thought this was gonna be kind of quick video. It was not. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any corrections, which there will probably be many of, please write it down in the description. Also, if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment. Suggestions for future lessons, that is. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.